Unlock the confidence within to discover true fulfillment and inner joy. Part 1: The Awakening of Inner Confidence. What does it mean to unlock confidence? At its core, confidence isn't about how others perceive us or the accolades we achieve. It is the deep-rooted knowing that we are enough as we are. This realization begins with a fundamental question: who am I beyond my achievements? Beyond my failures? And beyond the masks I wear for the world? We live in a society that often mistakes confidence for arrogance or outward bravado. But true confidence is quiet, steady, and unshakable. It comes not from external validation but from a profound connection to the self. To start this journey, I invite you to reflect on this. If you stripped away every label you carry, your job title, your relationships, your possessions, what would be left? The answer lies in silence. Confidence begins with listening, not to the noise of the world but to the whispers of your own heart. For many of us, this silence is terrifying. It confronts us with fears we've buried, doubts we've ignored, and a deep sense of inadequacy that has lingered since childhood. But here's the paradox: by facing these shadows, we begin to dissolve them. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself standing in a vast open field. The sky above you is infinite, and the horizon stretches endlessly. In this space, there are no mirrors, no opinions, no expectations. It is just you and the truth of your existence. How does it feel? Liberating? Uncomfortable? This is the space where confidence begins to grow. Confidence, you see, isn't built overnight. It's cultivated through small, deliberate steps of self-trust. Think about the moments in your life when you've doubted yourself, yet something within you pushed forward. Maybe it was speaking up in a meeting, taking a leap of faith in a relationship, or simply choosing to get out of bed on a hard day. Each of these moments was a seed of confidence. But here's the secret: confidence isn't about succeeding every time. It's about showing up, even when you're afraid. When was the last time you truly challenged yourself? Not to impress anyone, but to grow. Now let me ask you something deeper. What would your life look like if you fully trusted yourself? Picture it vividly. How would you walk, speak, and make decisions? True confidence transforms every aspect of our lives because it allows us to live authentically. No more pretending. No more striving for approval. Just you, fully alive. But before we can unlock this confidence, we must confront the barriers within. Ask yourself, what stories have I told myself about why I'm not enough? Maybe it's the voice of a parent who expected perfection, or the sting of a failure that made you feel unworthy. These stories are not your truth. They are merely echoes of the past. Begin rewriting these stories. Take a deep breath and affirm, I am not my past. I am not my fears. I am the infinite possibility of this moment. You might be thinking, this sounds good. But how do I actually start believing it? Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Start small. Each time you honor your truth, even in the tiniest way, you are building your confidence. Speak your mind, even if your voice shakes. Choose what feels right for you, even if others disagree. These acts of courage, no matter how small, are the bricks that build your foundation of self-trust. Now, I want you to pause and reflect. What is one thing I can do today to honor my true self? Write it down. Say it aloud. Or hold it in your heart. This single act is the beginning of unlocking the confidence within you. We often think joy comes after success. But here's a profound truth: joy is the foundation of success. not the other way around. True joy comes from living authentically. And authenticity is born from confidence. Imagine how your life would change if every decision you made came from a place of self-trust and joy. This is not a distant dream. It is a reality waiting for you to claim it. But the journey doesn't end here. It deepens. Confidence opens the door. But fulfillment lies beyond it. To truly discover fulfillment and inner joy, we must ask an even deeper question: what does my soul truly desire? Part 2: The Bridge to Fulfillment and Joy. As confidence begins to take root, a profound transformation starts within us. But confidence alone is not enough. It is merely the key that opens the door to something far greater: fulfillment and joy. To walk through that door, we must bridge the gap between who we are and who we are meant to become. The journey toward fulfillment begins with a single, profound question: what truly matters to me? In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what brings genuine joy. We chase careers, relationships, and possessions, believing they will fill the void inside us. Yet, when we pause to reflect, we often find that these pursuits, while meaningful in their own ways, cannot fully satisfy the soul. Take a moment and ask yourself, when was the last time I felt truly alive? What was I doing? And who was I with? The answer to this question holds a clue to your fulfillment. Fulfillment is not a destination, it's a state of being. It is the alignment of your actions with your deepest values. But here lies the challenge: how often do we truly know our values? Many of us inherit them from society, family, or culture without questioning whether they resonate with our authentic selves. To discover fulfillment, we must first uncover our true values. This requires courage, introspection, and, most importantly, honesty. Imagine your life as a canvas. Every decision you make is a brushstroke. Are you painting a picture that reflects your essence? Or are you trying to replicate someone else's masterpiece? To create a life of fulfillment, we must stop comparing our journey to others. True joy comes not from competition but from creation. Now let's explore a deeper layer. What if fulfillment isn't something we find but something we create? This is where the bridge lies. Confidence gives us the courage to take the first step. But fulfillment requires consistent action. Every day, we have a choice: to move closer to our authentic selves or to drift further away. Consider this: what small, intentional action can I take today to align my life with what truly matters to me? It doesn't have to be monumental. It could be as simple as spending time on a hobby you love, calling a loved one, or taking a quiet moment to meditate. These small acts, done consistently, weave the fabric of fulfillment. But what about joy? Isn't joy fleeting? Something we experience only in rare, magical moments? This is another illusion we must shatter. Joy is not a fleeting emotion, it is a way of life. Joy arises when we embrace the present moment fully and without judgment. Have you ever watched a child play? Their joy is pure because they are fully present. They are not worried about the future or burdened by the past. This is the secret to joy: presence. Yet, as adults, we often lose this ability. We live in our minds, replaying old stories or fearing what lies ahead. To rediscover joy, we must learn to quiet the mind and open our hearts. Ask yourself, what is preventing me from experiencing joy right now? Is it a regret, a fear, or a belief that you are unworthy? Whatever it is, bring it to light. Joy is not the absence of pain but the willingness to embrace life in all its complexity. When we stop resisting and start accepting, We create space for joy to enter. But let's go deeper still. Fulfillment and joy are not just personal pursuits, they are interconnected with the world around us. True joy comes when we contribute to something greater than ourselves. It is in giving that we receive. Reflect on this. How can I use my unique gifts to bring joy and fulfillment to others? This is the bridge between confidence and fulfillment, service. When we shift our focus from what we can gain to what we can give, something miraculous happens. Our lives take on greater meaning. And we experience a sense of connection that transcends the self. Imagine a world where every person lived authentically, gave freely, and embraced joy. How different would that world be? And here's the profound truth: you have the power to create this world, starting with your own life. But let me ask you one final question before we move forward. What would your life look like if every decision you made was guided by love rather than fear? Sit with this question. Let it guide you as we continue our journey to unlocking the ultimate treasures of inner joy and fulfillment. Part 3: The Path to Eternal Joy and Purpose. As we journey deeper into the exploration of confidence, fulfillment, and joy, a realization dawns: these are not separate treasures to be sought independently. They are interwoven, like threads in a grand tapestry, each dependent on the others to reveal the full beauty of life. At the heart of this tapestry lies purpose. Purpose gives direction to confidence, depth to fulfillment, and permanence to joy. But what is purpose? For many, it feels like an elusive concept, something grand and distant, reserved for saints and heroes. Yet, purpose is not a singular, monumental task. It is the culmination of living in alignment with your true self. Purpose is found not in extraordinary moments but in ordinary acts imbued with meaning. Let me ask you this: what if your purpose isn't something you find, but something you live every day? Consider this metaphor. Imagine your life as a river. Purpose is not the final destination where the river meets the ocean, it is the flow itself. When a river flows freely, it nourishes the land around it and sustains life. When it is blocked or stagnant, it loses its vitality. Similarly, when we live with purpose, our lives flow naturally, bringing energy and joy to ourselves and those around us. But how do we connect with this flow? It begins with listening. Listen to the quiet yearnings of your heart, the dreams that refuse to fade, and the moments when time seems to stop because you are so fully engaged. These are the clues to your purpose. Ask yourself, when do I feel most alive? What activities make me lose track of time? These moments are not random. They are signposts guiding you toward your purpose. And here's the secret: your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing to be meaningful. It simply has to be yours. As we embrace our purpose, we unlock a deeper layer of joy, one that is not dependent on external circumstances. This joy comes from knowing that our lives have meaning, that we are contributing to something greater than ourselves. It is a joy that sustains us through challenges and lights our path in moments of darkness. But living with purpose is not without its challenges. The world often pressures us to conform, to follow paths that others have deemed successful or acceptable. To live with purpose requires courage, the courage to say no to what doesn't serve you and yes to what lights your soul on fire. Reflect on this: what would I do if there were no fear of failure, no judgment from others, and no limits? The answer to this question often holds the key to your purpose. It is not the fear of failure but the fear of stepping into our true power that holds us back. Confidence helps us overcome this fear, and joy keeps us moving forward. As you walk this path, remember that purpose is not static. It evolves as we grow. What feels meaningful today may change tomorrow. And that's okay. The journey is not about clinging to a fixed idea of purpose, but about remaining open to where life leads you. Now let's delve deeper. True purpose is always connected to service. When we align our purpose with the needs of the world, we create a ripple effect of positivity and transformation. Ask yourself, how can I use my unique strengths to make a difference? This doesn't mean you have to save the world. Sometimes, the smallest acts, offering kindness to a stranger, mentoring someone in need, or simply being fully present, can have the greatest impact. As you reflect on your purpose, consider this profound question: what legacy do I want to leave behind? This is not about fame or recognition. It is about the mark you leave on the hearts of others and the way your actions ripple through time. Legacy is the bridge between purpose and eternity. It ensures that your life, no matter how humble, contributes to the greater story of humanity. And finally, let us return to joy. Joy is not a reward for finding your purpose, it is the fuel that sustains you on the journey. When you live with purpose, joy becomes a constant companion. It infuses even the mundane with meaning and transforms challenges into opportunities for growth. But joy requires a practice of presence. It is not something we chase, it is something we allow. Every breath, every moment, is an opportunity to experience joy if we are fully present. Take a deep breath right now. Feel the air fill your lungs, the rhythm of your heartbeat. In this simple act, there is joy. In this moment, there is life. As we conclude this journey together, I leave you with one final question: what would your life look like if you lived every day with confidence, purpose, and joy? Sit with this question. Let it guide your actions, your choices, and your dreams. The answers are not out there, they are within you, waiting to be unlocked. This is your life. This is your journey. Step into it fully, and you will discover that the confidence, fulfillment, and joy you seek have been with you all along. All you need to do is embrace them.